the SQL commands in in DBMS, or you can call in database. So these are the five types of SQL commands are present. But before going to start about these five commands, first of all, you should know what is SQL commands. The way we used to write the programs in other programming language, like if you go for C or C++ or Java or any other programming language, guys, there the way you used to write the statements or a combination of statement as a whole programs, and by combining whole statements as a programs, we used to give the instructions with the help of those statements, and computer used to do those operations. In similar fashion, in SQL also we need to write the instructions, and those instructions are called as SQL commands. So SQL commands are the instructions which are used to communicate with the database software, already I have installed a database software. You can go for Oracle, you can go for MySQL, you can go for Maria or any other Microsoft SQL Server or MS Access or Sybase, any guys, it's not matter. So you are installed, but you want to interact with that database software. How can you interact? Suppose if I say, hey database, get up, hey Sybase, get up, will it listen? No. So at that time I need to write the instructions. To start the to use the appropriate database, to create the table, to add the record into the database table, to insert, to update, to delete, to join two tables, to provide the permissions. What are the instructions I want to do? Those instructions I need to provide with the help of SQL commands only. So the SQL commands are the instruction are used to communicate with the database. So also it is used to perform some specific task. The operations like CRUD operations, you can call create, read, update and delete, or you can go for using predefined functions, as well as firing the query for to perform specific operations onto the data which is available into database table. So SQL can perform various tasks like creating tables, adding data to the tables, dropping the table, deleting the table, modifying the table structures, or modifying the table data, as well as providing the permissions or adding the permissions or revoking the permissions onto the specific users. So also SQL defines the other ways to manipulate the data stored into database, guys. So let me add the note points. So guys, the way we used to write, we used to give the instructions, instructions, or you can call a request to computer or a system by using uh, instructions. The way we used to give the instructions to the computer by using other programming language like C, or you can go for C++, or you can go for Java, or etc. Any other programming language, guys. Shift W for word wrap. So similarly in SQL command also, in SQL commands, so we can use SQL commands. SQL commands to give instructions to database, to the database to perform communication, as well as other set of operations, or you can call tasks, or you can call some functions, or you can call again some firing the queries on data of the table, of the database table. Okay guys, so also SQL queries are also responsible to perform some other operations like what are the operations? What are the other operations, guys? Like I suppose I want to create a table, or you can call add or insert data to a table, already created table, and you can go delete a table, then you can go for change the change the structure of a table, change the structure of a table in the structure of a table, as well as providing a permissions or revoking, providing, or you can call revoking or revoking permissions to the users already created accounts. Okay guys, so this is about the database, or you can call SQL commands. So, or you can call also used to modify, dot I can call also used to manipulate, manipulate means changing, manipulate data in relational database management system. Okay guys, now it's a time to see what are the different types of commands are available. For different types of SQL commands. Okay guys, fine. Go for first. So SQL commands are categorized into 5 different ways. There are totally 5 different types of commands are there. So 5 types of commands, 5 types of SQL commands. 5 types of SQL commands. So first is DDL, data definition language. Second is data manipulation language. Third is data control language. Fourth is TCL, transaction control language. And you can go for fifth, that is only one way, that is DQL, a query language. So guys, shall see about all those. Okay, fine. So first we shall see about okay, before going to proceed further, let me give you the different types of other SQL commands are present in each types, or you can call subtypes of each. In DDL, data definition language, I'll explain all detail. What is DDL, data, what is the meaning of definitions, okay, what is the meaning of manipulations, I'll explain one by one, but give me time. Meanwhile, let me add what are the other subtypes are available for each SQL commands. So in DDL, you can able to perform creating a tables. You can go for altering a table by using alter command. Then you can drop a table or drop a table permanently. You can go for truncate the table as well as table data. Next, these are the 4 commands are present in a DDL: create the table, alter, drop, and truncate, guys. So DML, if I go for data manipulations, I can insert the data or record into my database tables. I can update the records or data in from my database tables, as well as I can able to delete. So what DCL contains, I can provide the permissions to the specific user by using grant command, as well as if I want to remove the permissions, specific permissions from the users or the users by the DBA, as a DBA, I can use revoke. Guys. In the transaction control language, so I can have commit for saving all the transactions till the specific time I have completed. So I can use commit for saving your all the transactions or all the operations done by the specific programmer or developer till the specific time. So I can go for rollback. If you want to, I can call undo the transactions that we did already. So you can use rollback. Also, you can create a save points. What is the save point, guys? Save point is to perform save point, I need to take the help of commit and save back, commit and rollback. Save point, suppose you are doing hundreds of transactions, and among the hundreds of transactions, you want to commit some of the transactions and you want to roll back some of the transactions. Suppose if you say 15 to 20 transactions you want to roll back, and 21 to 30 these transactions, or 31 to 40 transactions you want to commit. At that time, we need to create the save point for after each transactions. Okay, after set of transactions, at that time, for that specific save points, we can able to save or we can able to commit. So this is about transaction control language. And if I go for DQL, you will find only select. If whenever you want to retrieve the record from the database table, you can use select. Guys. So these are the 5 different types of SQL commands are present. DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, and DQL, guys. Okay, now it's a time to proceed for data definition language, that is a DDL. So first, data definition language. So guys, so let us see about data definition language, different types of commands and SQL commands. Let's see about DDL. Guys,